Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. How are you today? It is Friday, January 12th, 2018. People, we have to talk. Let's do that. As I am doing this video blog, the stock market is again in full-blown rally mode with new records across the board. I know for a fact that you're not surprised on this, and congratulations to those of you that got in on this trade, which I talked about yesterday and I posted in real time when I entered this on all of my social networks. It is up nicely. However, I will not be holding that position through the weekend. I might close it as soon as I finish this video blog. Got a nice profit in there. There's no reason for me, at least, to hold this through the weekend and take on more risk. I will look for more opportunity Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Because the stock market is closed on Monday. So here's what we need to pay attention to, people. Again, stocks are in full-blown rally mode. The dollar, the US dollar right now is getting cremated. Yet again, it is down big time. And as I have been outlining for you, this weaker dollar is obviously stock market positive. You can see what's going on here. Couple of other things that we need to pay attention to. The bond market, huge, you know that. Bonds are selling off right now. Stocks are higher. Okay. Generally, and we've seen this without exception for months since I've been covering it here, and you've been watching that chart right on my website, traderschoice.net, just under the chat room, for which I can't even get into my own chat room anymore. It's always full. Anyway. I would imagine that the stock market believes that bonds are going to start getting bid up at one point today. That may happen. In fact, we've seen it every single time without exception. However, here's what we need to watch. It's important. Junk bonds are selling off. Junk bonds are selling off right now, high yield bonds. So we have a stock market that is up. It's ripping higher. Bond market also selling off. I don't think the market is concerned about it because it believes that some beautiful entity out here is going to start buying them up. But the junk bond selling off today gives me a little bit of pause. I would like to have seen stocks up with junk bonds also higher. There's another reason why I'm going to close this position today. I don't like holding positions through the weekend. I don't like the extra risk. There's no reason for it. You lock up your profit, you reevaluate in a couple of days. It's kind of interesting, but it works for me, and maybe it'll work for you too. But it's a divergence that's going on here with the stock market up, with high yield debt or junk selling off. Now, yesterday on Steam It, I wrote an article where I spoke about how this market may be close to a short-term top. I also said I believe the market was still going to go higher here, but we need to be a little cautious. This market has gotten grossly out of control. It's already there. I mean, you know that. Nothing makes sense anymore. Valuations in the stratosphere. The Federal Reserve is expressing concern about it. Meanwhile, they're driving it. The Federal Reserve is concerned about the flattening yield curve. One other thing, just real quick, I didn't even get a chance to look at it just yet, but apparently some inflation data came in today higher than expected. Well, I know you're not surprised about that because this guy sitting here, that was my theme for 2018. We are going to see inflation. Speaking of the inflation and the dollar getting slaughtered, gold and silver are higher. You know their price discovery is not real. But again, bet against that debt, become your own central bank. My theme since day one. These are long-term investments. These are not trades. So, you know how to play that. It's just so important. All right, let's just sum this up. Stocks are higher big time. This position I am up nicely on. I will not hold it through the weekend. I might close it right after this video. I have to look at it. So you play it how you want to play it, but congratulations to those of you. I mean, have you been counting the amount of winning trades that I have had over the past months upon months upon months? I think I've had 2 losers in the last, I don't know, 20 or so, maybe more than that. So I'm doing something right. And so are you, if you're following along with me. But I know you, if you just trade here, if you got in with me yesterday, you have a nice profit locked up. I am going to strongly suggest you take a small percentage of that profit and donate it to a charity that you believe in. Please do this. I can't stress it enough how important it is. I will be doing that. I can promise you that. Watch the divergence here between the stock market and what junk bonds are doing. Stocks are up. Junk bonds are selling off. I don't like this. I don't like this. We'll see how this plays out into next week. Could be nothing. But I am a cautious trader. And when I see things like that, little bells start going off. And it should go off for you as well. You should be limiting your risk in this, maybe environment that might change or might not change. We're going to keep our eye on it. And we're going to capitalize on it no matter what happens. So, all right, with that said, watch that bond market today. Let's see if they start bidding it up. And let's see, it's possible. It's possible that if they start buying up credit-worthy debt, again, the chart right on my website, traderschoice.net, underneath the chat room, if they start buying that up, see if they're starting to buy up junk bonds. Simple, ticker JNK. If they start buying that up, that would put a little different twist on what I am saying here. But again, I'm giving you a little snapshot in time as to what is occurring and how I am playing it. And we will put this all together at the end of the day for my market wrap up. I hope to see you there. Over and out.